Cheers and hello guys, I'm Marta and this is a live stream from Not Enough Tech. I just got back home a couple of hours ago and I had unexpected parcels turning up. I actually knew about the parcels because tracking and whatnot. But as you probably know, if you order a couple of things, you lose track of things, and yeah, I didn't know exactly what I'm gonna get, and well, now I know what I'm getting because I've unpacked every single parcel and I've stacked it all together just next to me. And in a moment, as people start to join, we're gonna go through what I've got and play with it because it's been ages since I've got one of the live streams, and I feel like I'm so rusty at live streaming, and I love making mistakes and record them on YouTube apparently because it's fun. So I've got a couple of items from Shelly, I've got some stuff from Pokit, and I've got a new Raspberry Pi because I'm going to use it with a Combi 2. And why Combi 2? Because I thought I'll give it a go and stack it against the CC2, was it 2531? 2531. I never remember this thing's name. So yeah, that's basically what I've got a live stream warning that you can actually check the video resolution. The current resolution is, which is not optimal. I hope the resolution is okay. If someone can just wave on the chat and say hi and says that the resolution is okay, would be great. So yeah. I don't know how far we're gonna go and poke with all the items because some of them require some proper setup and learning, and I don't know every single thing about the items I just received. So it's gonna be fun. So let's walk you through what we're going to have today. So the first, I don't know which item is gonna be. What's the topic? We're going to unbox a couple of things. So I'm going to show you what are the things on the list. So I've got a Combi 2, and this is the reason I actually got. I just need to close this one. This is the reason I've got Raspberry Pi. So I got the Raspberry Pi, another 4 gig model, just so I could run it alongside and make some comparisons. And later on, I'm gonna probably finally start the NAS drive because I've been promising a NAS drive for ages, and I didn't exactly know how to go about it. So I got it in, and I got the official charger as well because why not? It's 8 quid. It's not that bad actually. What else we've got? We've got a Pocket meter. So this is something we're gonna open and test. They actually run Indiegogo right now with a better version of this, but someone suggested that I should take a look at this, and they sent it over Pocket meter for me. And I've got a couple of devices from Shelly. So I've got Shelly 1PM for monitoring stuff, which is obviously great because you can monitor how much power your items use. So this is something that is very similar, much smaller than Son of POW2. I've got improved version of Shelly 2.5, which obviously I'm going to... Hello down, you're right. Resolution is all good. Thank you, Charlie. I appreciate it. So yeah, I've got a Shelly 2.5, which is improved version of Shelly 1, and I'm really curious if they addressed everything. And lastly, I've got Shelly Eye. So we're gonna see, that's fun, how the what is Shelly Eye, how it performs, and yeah, we'll have a look. So basically that's the plan of the day. I guess there's a couple of people waiting, so I'm not going to waste any of your time, and we'll start opening up because I'm excited because for the last 4 days I've been just looking at the tracking numbers and wondering like, this is this, what is this box? So yeah, let's get started with this. So I'm just going to move to my desktop, which is here. This is the nice stack. Obviously, I've opened the Combi already because it arrived earlier. So this is your Combi 2, and let me just unplug because there's nothing in use right now. So that's basically the same thing that you would have with a CC debugger. Will I be able to open this? They're very much alike. I remember this being really hard to open. Oh yeah, that's the one. So this is the one I've been using so far for all my tutorials, and this is the one that I've been told to try. It's quite expensive. It was about £30, so I'll try to make a kind of give you my views on whether it's worth it, whether you should bother, or whether you should try and get one of these. So that's the plan. So let me just put that back in the box, or maybe I'll keep it on the side for now. And is there anything we should try? Let's go with the Raspberry Pi, because that's going to be the least interactive, and I'm going to build in anticipation with other devices. So there's a couple of devices in here, and this is Raspberry Pi 4. This is the Raspberry Pi 4, and I'll have to turn my head around to actually see you guys. Will I be able to move the camera? Let's see. Maybe I'll move this camera a little bit. I don't know how much cable I have. Oh, and you're gonna see all my mess, maybe like this, and see if that works. Maybe like this. Maybe can I have another? That's gonna collapse. Maybe I'm just trying to figure out where I could possibly put the camera, because I kind of didn't think that through. Maybe something like this will work. Ah, a little bit lower. Yeah, that will work. So, whoa! I hope nothing gonna drop, otherwise you're gonna all laugh. So yeah, hello to everyone. If I'm gonna be looking to at the chat from time to time, so if you have any questions or propositions, just drop them to the chat, and I'll answer them timely. Obviously, I already ripped the box, because that's what I do. I have one Raspberry Pi 4 4GB RAM, which is running just here. It doesn't have a case yet, but this is my backup automation server. This is mostly where I do all the tutorials on. And I wanted to have another one so I could run this. So if you don't have the Raspberry Pi 4 board yet, they're awesome, because first of all you've got gigabit Ethernet, you have USB port 3.0, this is 2.0, they charge by USB Type-C, they have a better processor, etc, etc. So the board itself, it's the same size as any other boards, and inside you will find anything new? No. No, borrowing instructions, not even a sticker, come on, I like stickers. So box goes on the side, Raspberry Pi goes here, and obviously the official power supply, because I'm constantly short on power supplies. Thank you, thank you Mohammed, I appreciate it. Everyone loves a new toy. I was sure I clicked on the black one, because I already have one white, so I thought I'm gonna join the dark side and I'm gonna get a black one. Okay, never mind. White is good enough. These are actually quite good chargers, because considering the UK plugs, which is enormous, the plug itself is quite small, so I don't mind buying these, and yeah, they're gonna be up to specification and work with the Raspberry Pi. So that's the second thing we have, and no sticker, because okay, I've got a sticker wall in here, and do I have a Raspberry Pi sticker at all? No! Disappointing. So what you've been up to this weekend, I'll bring myself a tea. I've got some delicious Earl Grey tea with lemon and honey, because why not? And that's gonna make sure that maybe I won't spill it on anything. But that's gonna make sure I'm moisturized. So we can either let's start with Shelly. So the Shelly 1PM, and probably I'm gonna take out two items from my box. Oh, okay. Because we're gonna be comparing this. So I'm gonna take the original Shelly, and I should have a Sonoff as well, mini, somewhere. Let me just rummage quickly through my stuff and try to find it. I think it's inside of this thing, my box. So let me just have a quick look. It's not here. Oh, there it is. Okay. So you will see. So some time ago I had a comparison between Sonoff and Shelly, and I was very much in favor of Shelly's program-wise, but hardware-wise I really liked Sonoff better. Now I know it was a controversial decision for me to pick those strength points, and a lot of you tried to convince me that Shelly is better, but for automating lights, to be honest, Sonoff was easier. So I had a big time actually getting this fitted in with all the necessary wiring that needed to be done, and that was much easier to work with. But I did appreciate a lot what they did with the API available on Shelly, which I love. So if someone created a device which is a mix of both, I'll be very happy. So those are two original devices I had, and I have now a 1PM which is capable of metering up to 16 amps. So let's get that baby open. It's red, and it's probably the same size. Let's compare this. It looks like it's the same size. Yeah, it is. It is the same size. So we both have 1, 2, 5 terminals on both. So there isn't much difference other than the switching happens on the same, so that the relay isn't separated from the mains. So that's the difference. In here you can see the relay, it's 0 and in here they have 2 separate pins. In here it's a different story. So that's the first difference, and let's get out the instruction manual and let's confirm this. Come on, I still got a manual from the first one. I'll see if there's a difference in wiring. So we know already the sizing is the same. Let me get the other instruction. Okay, tell me if you will be able to see this from a distance. Probably not. So I'm gonna raise this. Oh, I'm gonna do maybe like this for you, because this one has a autofocus. So this is the difference between these devices, and they have slightly different functions. Now obviously, as Mohammed correctly said, these are fiber and these are like $12 to $15, and that's a big difference for some of you guys, and I do know what you mean, that you rather buy 3 of them and suffer a couple of things. But there are some more options that you can actually use the Shellys with that you can't do with Sonos, so it's a trade-off. So let me double check. So the red one, how we have it. So switch is switching to live, and this one it goes to neutral. Yeah. So I've looked at the schematics. The relay actually in here is connected to live. So you can't switch 200. Whatever basically you're gonna connect to Shelly, you will be switching in, and in the blue one, whatever you connect 240 or 110, whatever, or DC or 12V, then your relay is separated, and you can switch whatever you have on that relay line. So that's the main difference. Plus, obviously, this one's gonna measure the power. Maybe I'll be able to actually connect it in a second, but let's move to the second Shelly device, which is 2.5, and that's meant to be an improved Shelly 1. So it has a double relay switch for 10 each, 2 channels, 10 each, and it is slightly different. So as you can see, they cut the corners. I hope those are corners cut. There is no other corners cut inside. We might actually be able to poke inside, maybe. Oh, they have the switches as well. I forgot to mention there's a switch here, and there is no switch here. No. So they have physical switches as well. And there is an interface in here, which I don't know what is it for. Looks like pins, but they are very narrow. So in terms of the size, so let's have a look. It's slightly more narrow. It's literally a couple of millimeters, and it's almost similar size. That there's only 2 corners that here are sticking out. The rest of it's pretty much smaller than the original one. And how many terminals we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay. So what we have? Let's have a look. There is a neutral and there is a live. There's 2 lives. There is a 0, 1, 0, 2, switch 1 and switch 2. So in this means that we will be able to switch 2 lines, and they are separate because there's 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 1. I'm not sure. Let's have a look at the wiring manual and we'll know. Let's take this out. Alright. So I'm gonna give you links in a second. By the way, yeah, I'm gonna give you links for each product so you could take a look at the pages as well. So we're looking at this one right now. So this is a 2.5, which is completely re-engineered. And let's have a look how they wire it. So M is okay, so this is 0102 is for motor. So you can, I remember now, you can connect this with curtains or something like that. So, looking at the schematics, we have, so your neutral, your live goes here. Then there is a one switch, and the switch goes to the mains, and this one goes to neutral mains. Okay, so the relay isn't separate, so this is a still different device than this one. It's closer in build to the red one. It doesn't have a power battery. Does it have a power battery? I don't remember actually. Let's have a look. Does it have a power battery? Does it have it? Let's have a look on the thingy. Shelly 2.5, rolling shutter setup, developer's access, dual power metering. It does. So it has a dual power metering. So basically, this is double version of this one. It works in the same way, and you have ability to control motor. So you can throw a motor into the circuit, and you can control it in both directions. So that's good. So that's the second Shelly device that we have. So let's line them up, and to compare it with, where is the Sonoff? Hello, Sonoff. So yeah, it is much smaller than Sonoff. You can see that on this camera probably. It is Sonoff sticking out quite a bit. See, especially at the top. I'm gonna align the top. You'll see that better, like this. So it is a bit bigger. So let's move on to a probably third more interesting Shelly item, because it's going to be interactive and we're going to connect it for sure. So I'm going to put the instructions on side and move the boxes on side, makes a lot of space. Try not to destroy anything in the process. And this is a Shelly Eye, and it's look at my palm. It's the size of a palm, also slightly smaller. It's hard to judge on the website actually. I've always wondering how big that's going to be. And this is a webcam. I spoke about Sonoff cameras before. I'm going to send you a link for that. Where is the webcam? Yeah. Okay, it's on the chat right now. And ta-da! Come on, ta-da! Ah. So what we've got inside, we have instructions. Yeah, complete instructions. We have the camera itself. Oh, it's tiny. Look at this. It's very light actually. For some reason, I don't know, it looks quite heavy on pictures, but it's not. There is a motion sensor in here. There's an infrared light. There is a covered by plastic. Come on. Because if I forget to take this off, the image is going to be terrible. And at the bottom, oh, we have a SIM card, we have a card, and we have a micro for powering this. So, and there's speakers on each side, and that looks like a microphone. So yeah, it's cool, and there's a button to turn it off, and it doesn't have a battery or anything, so it's unfortunately just working as this. Now, in second compartment, probably gonna have a charger. European. Why they don't do like multi-chargers? Come on, charger. So there's a charger. It is rated 0.3 amps, so I'll definitely gonna find something that will be powering this. There is a USB cable, which looks rather generous in terms of a length, and there is this dock, which goes at the bottom, like this. Okay, so this is a fixed camera, so you can't really change the angle. Come on, open, close. Why can't? Okay, I think I managed to do it. Okay, this is a bit weird. And you can put it in like weird angles and stuff. So yeah, and some mounting bolts and nuts. So let's make some space. There's nothing else in the box, and we're gonna probably start plugging this in. So this is a and it's Wi-Fi. It doesn't have a no cable, so it only works on Wi-Fi. So let's get that set up. I'm gonna use the original cable because something tells me this is gonna be a quite long cable. Yeah, it is a long cable. It's probably 2 or 2.5 meters. So let's get that connected. Yep. I'm gonna undo this one because I'm gonna just stand it here. So plug it to my plug hole. I have underneath my desk I have stuff to charge stuff. Okay, so it's nice and red in the. It did the clicking noise. I don't know if you could hear it. So let me get my phone. And I've been playing with Shelly lately, so I have everything. It made some noise. I guess it's working. Okay, the noise wasn't really impressive, but okay, so let's add a new device. Add a device. Hello. Let's not connect it to a printer, let's connect it to my Wi-Fi. You need to probably switch it to 2.4 Wi-Fi. That's done. And let's select my Wi-Fi. Then I need to type the password, so forgive me guys.
Waiting for connection.
It's waiting for connection. Okay, I'm gonna save the password, click on next, and it's looking for devices.
Waiting for connection.
I hope I'm doing it right, because I've not checked the instructions. Hi! Okay, any devices? Okay, add device. Oh, there is a...
Waiting for connection.
it shows that I need to scan things. Oh, there is a different... For Shelly Eye, it's a different device, or a different thing. It will be here forever otherwise. I guess it detects the motion, that's what it was. So, we need a different app.
Waiting for connection.
Apparently. So, let's jump into a different app. Where's my photo? Yeah, it's a different app, so
waiting for connection.
I'm just going to install this. Can I just, okay, Shelly, it's called Shelly Eye, let's do it the traditional way. Shelly Eye, hi, install, okay.
Waiting for connection.
I know, just let me install this. It's so stubborn. I hope you can hear me. Yeah, you should be able to hear me, okay. I wasn't sure. So, what do you mean waiting for download? You should be already downloaded.
Waiting for connection.
Shh, I know. People are listening. So yeah, it looks fun and funky. I don't know what you think about it, guys. I think it looks funky. If you want to have a look, this is the difference between the size of the Sonoff camera and this camera. So it's, you could squeeze probably 3 or 4 in there. So it's quite big. I finally decided to download. Don't know why was such a delay, but okay. Maybe it was an update in the background. I've not updated my phone.
Waiting for connection.
Okay, I know you're waiting for connection. Okay, let's go. Do I have to open a new account? Because that would be sign in. Let's try to sign in. So, sorry guys. I'm trying to sign in. This address is not registered. It looks like I'm gonna need a new account. Really? Okay. Oh, let's try one more thing. This email address is not registered. No, you need to register a new account. You can't use the account from Shelly existing account. So I agree to everything. Obviously, my email, some passwords. Made them difficult because it's a camera. Verification email will be sent to you. Okay, so I need to go to email and to the email. Check your email. Save. Let's go and check my email.
Waiting for connection.
The verification. Okay, validity 60 minutes. Open in Chrome. Thank you. Verification done. So let's go to Shelly Eye. Can I just log in now? Let's go back.
Waiting for connection.
Okay, now I'm in. No, so now it's gonna be easy, right? So we do this, allow to record stuff, and we have a. I guess this is this one on the side, maybe.
Waiting for connection.
Yeah. There's no other barcode. Where's the barcode? Come on. Ah, it's gonna be the other way around. Oh, I'm silly, obviously.
Waiting for connection.
So, let's read this, because I'm doing it wrong. So, scan the QR placed on Shelly Eye. So there is only one Shelly Eye barcode, right? There is no other barcode. It's just this one on the side. I don't see it.
Waiting for connection.
Yes, please wait for connection. Like, can you wait for connection quiet? That's the only barcode I have. Come on, guys. So.
Waiting for connection.
I guess. Okay. So please, whether you have to write or is waiting for connection. Yes, definitely. Yes, voice prompt. Yes, thank you. Credentials. So I'm gonna enter my
Waiting for
credential.
connection.
That's fine. Next.
Waiting for connection.
Okay, now we have to scan things.
Scanning successful. Connecting.
Okay. Now we're gonna wait up to 3 minutes, guys.
Connection successful.
Or less. Shelly woo, Pokit boo. Okay, well, we'll see. Someone suggested Pokit. They have a new Indiegogo. I was really curious. And hello, Diogo. And hey, Rory, you're right. Did you get cook all this stuff? Yep. Everything's working so far. Start using. Okay, so we can start using it now. Is that it? Loading. Ooh, hello. So, how good is this? You'll be able to see something on here. There is a very little latency actually. It's on the Wi-Fi, so from to be expected. And what other like? You can see yourself, guys. This is a selfie for you. So yeah, the quality of the stream. Let's have a look at the quality of the stream. Okay, camera. I'm gonna put it somewhere on like that. Doesn't matter. So, and the quality of the stream looks good. 44. It has a battery inside, guys. Because it's showing me 44% of the battery. Ah, interesting. Let's go full HD mode. Okay. Latency in the HD mode. Maybe half a second. It's not bad. Okay, let's try to speak. So, hello. Hi. There's a bit of an echo because I'm obviously playing on the same device. So yeah, that's fine. Full screen. So this is maybe like this. And I'm gonna wave to you so you could see it. So the latency is quite good. Everything's looking pretty good actually. I like it. It has a nice kind of a timeline as well. I don't think I can scroll it because it's not recorded. Nah, no, not recorded. Sorry, wrong camera. Yeah. So you can scroll it in here if you have a card. So I really like the interface. What else you can do? Photo save to album. That's a full screen. Start recording. That's going to be recording locally here. And some settings. So let's have a look at the settings. So you can change the device orientation, video flip, night vision, time synchronization, firmware. So we have a new firmware update. I'm not going to do the firmware just yet, I guess. Alert type, motion detection. So you have a motion and humanoid detection. That's nice. Voice detection. That's cool. Schedules, record duration 15, enable close storage of all alerts, cellular data, video alerts, reboot device, delete device. Okay, I think that's all the options we have, and then it will come some options in settings in here and alerts. So let's go to settings. Those are the same settings, and alerts. It's just gonna be a log for motion detection, and it gives you a nice kind of thumbnail of what just happened. It's already in a cloud. 15 seconds. Let's have a look. Accessing the cloud. That's how quick it's gonna be. Okay, it's done. It's a reasonably quick. It's a boring video. Maybe this one has a little bit more view. There is a timestamp in a corner. That's nice. So you can save this. You can get a voice. Oh, that's my face.
How good is it? You'll be able to see something on...
Microphone is actually quite impressive on this. I'm actually very surprised. Okay, so you can save it. What's this? Okay, so that gets you to camera. That's a shortcut for the camera. And in album you're gonna have a local stuff. Okay, I'm digging it. We use a management share device, no more. Alerts, you can one button alerts, that's nice. Okay, I'm digging it. It's really nice. It's not the cheapest camera out there, however, it's well designed, it's small, it has a built-in battery, so it's only 40%, so I'm just going to unplug this. It's unplugged, see? No cables, and I can still do this. I don't know how long it's gonna last on the battery, but it's nice. So it has a connectivity, like motion sensor has a different color in here. I've noticed, so each time I trigger the motion it turns red. Would be something nice to have. I was really curious what kind of things you could do with this, and whether there's an API. I don't know about it yet, but that would be something cool. Hi, only 480 stream. Oh, that's interesting. Watching a photo, very blurry. Oh, why there's a? Let's have a check. More info. Close, and let me just double check on my settings, streaming settings in here. Why? Stream. General output. Recording streaming. Should be okay. I'm still checking on the settings, guys. 1 second. Let's have a look. Video. Oh, I have a scaled resolution slider, guys. Ooh. Okay. I'm just going to. I'll try to restart it without killing the stream. So bear with me 1 second. why this was scaled to this. This is insane. Okay, so apparently I think one of the settings just messed up my OBS. I should be streaming it in so I need to pause the stream. Okay, so let's do this. So I'm gonna disappear for a couple of seconds, but hopefully the stream won't be interrupted, so bear with me 1 second. Okay, I hope I'm back. I'm just waiting for the stream to resume on my YouTube. I don't know if you can hear it. Anyone? Just am I back? Okay, I can see myself moving, so it should be alright now. Okay, so the camera itself, it's quite responsive even on the battery, so really cool. I really like it. Microphone is really cool and the size is good, and yeah, definitely would recommend. So let's move to the pocket meter, and then maybe I'll connect those two Shellys to check them out as well. So can I just like, oh, there's a power off. Can I just like power off? Nice music. Is it done? I guess it's done. Okay, I think it went to sleep. Alright, so lastly we have a Pokit. And what Pokit is, it's a multimeter. And I know you can get a decent multimeter for about £15. Now, someone sent that idea to me that I should get it and try it out, and I had no problem trying it out for you guys. Especially they have a Kickstarter, so I will just send you a link. So that's what I'm playing. But there is a use case for this, I guess. And let's go to where do they have the? Come on, they have. I had a campaign somewhere, and I'll Pocket. I see it. I see it. So they have a different version now, which they have on Kickstarter. Oh, I think Kickstarter ended actually. So you can check it out. And the reason I'm actually doing this, because I have a big toolbox, and I try to put as little stuff as possible inside. And unfortunately, you know, having a multimeter there, it takes even much space, but all the cables and everything is really annoying. And I know that's going to be a poor justification for Pocket price, but I do appreciate the fact that you can have something like this and get a basic measurements. So it's tiny. Like, I mean, I know it's limited to 60 volts, and everyone's going to be like, oh, we can't get, you know, proper measurements on that and stuff like that. And yes, I will agree with this. This camera is not facing correct direction, and I will agree with this. But at the same time, majority of the work I'll ever do, it's really linked to small voltage. I hardly go over 12 volts, and it is convenient to have something small like this. It could be your key ring or whatever. It's just insanely convenient. So I've not. Oh, there's a nice case as well. Okay, I guess you pay for something. There's a manual. I'm probably gonna use manual. I'm really terrible with anything that had a oscilloscope word on it. So let's have a look. It's a nice case. Oh, look at it. Look at it go. And you can put it inside, and it's like, oh. So remove battery insulator. Yes. What is this? This is a probably spare diode, a spare fuse or something. And you have those clips that you have to connect, and that's pretty much all you get. So I know already that I'm gonna need an app, so I'm gonna start downloading an app. There's a pocket meter. Install. So I'm already gonna do this, and I'm going to go and do a thingy, the battery. So we need to unlock the battery, remove the plastic, pull it out. It takes 1 CR2032. And now just lock it. It's nicely slap, and then what you do, you just remove those sides. You have those are very tiny. Okay, and just pull it out like this, and they lock. And you can just do like stuff like this. It's actually, to be honest, this is quite comfortable. It's not a terrible design. I mean, like, by all means, guys, this is not a terrible design. So you can just prop stuff. You can go to small things as well. I can live with this. Now the probes itself, they probably latch like, obviously the black goes to black. They kind of, they latch like this, and you can use them like that. Okay, I'm digging it. I'm digging it, guys. I'm digging it. Like, the current price was 89, which is very expensive, but you pay for comfort. So, Pokit, let's go. You can do stuff, okay? AC and DC resistance in real time, oscilloscope, monitor parameters, and okay, do you have a Pokimeter? Warning, 60 volts max, so I'm not going to definitely play with more than 60. Pokit, yeah, I've got Pokit, it's connected. That was pretty simple and easy. Update available firmware. Okay, let's do the update firmware. We probably need something powered, apart from dead batteries. So we're gonna get something powered. Okay, it's done. Can we like I have Raspberry Pi in here. Maybe not maybe not play with the Raspberry Pi. Maybe not with this one. Let's start with something simple like a discharged battery. So I have a battery in here, and this battery is discharged and probably going to need these ends. So let's let's test it. Can you see the outcome? Yeah, you can. Okay. So okay, that's the polarity reverser. Come on. No, I can't touch it. So we have 1 volt, probably true because this is very discharged. Okay. So is it that you have to change the modes? Okay. So current, switch to current mode. Current AC, resistance, the diode, continuity. Okay, cool. Temperature, 20 degrees. Okay, let's see. Is that the temperature of the probe? Come on, I'm warmer than 20 degrees. There's the temperature of the box. Let's have a look. Might be a temperature of the... Don't know yet. Okay, never mind. And back to voltage. In menu we're gonna find, oscilloscope. Tap Pokit to acquire data. Okay, I've never played with oscilloscope properly, and I know I need some edge to capture some a switch or something like that. Where could I get quickly? Do I have anything that would work with oscilloscope? Auto trigger. Okay. Full screen history. Okay. And you have you can change your ranges in here and the time ranges. So the time range is 5 seconds to 1 milliseconds. It's not amazing, to be honest. Voltage is scale. It's 0.1 to 60 volts. So you have your auto and rising triggers. Drag left edge to trigger line adjuster. Okay. Alright, the application is quite responsive, and I'm not going to really complain about it. And this is another good thing is if you're gonna be like, let me just get my multimeter. Maybe just you know, since we're doing it properly. So let's see first how off it is. So let's go back to multimeter, and we'll tell you. On this one we have 1.04 1.1 volt, and this one was voltage DC. Yeah, okay, come on. What am I doing it all right? Voltage DC. Come on. .9. Okay, let's check again. So in here I've got slightly higher result, and I'm inclined to believe this one, to be honest. So I've got 107 in here, so there is a bit of a difference. I would expect that to be a little less of a difference, to be honest. Let's test another battery. Maybe a stronger battery. This is a full battery. So 3.1 volt. .1 volt. Okay, so more voltage there are more accurate results, obviously, but okay, that's spot on. 5 volt charger. Okay, let's try our 5 volt charger then. I have a charger here. I have a. Oh, actually, I could. I have a. I can actually do the pulse in here, so we will be able to test the oscilloscope, guys. So let's give it a go. Maybe, I don't know what's the voltage window on that, but let's start with maybe 1. Come on. I'm gonna change. Ah! This is difficult like this, but no, it's supposed to output the square wave, but it's not doing it. I'm probably doing something wrong, guys, anyway, so 200, so hold on a second, 200, that was the lowest, 600,000 hertz. I don't think it's gonna capture 1000 hertz. Let's do 5 volts. It's 100. And let's reset this 50 hertz. It should capture 50 hertz without any problems. Okay, something happened, guys. This time something happened. So let's it's 50 hertz, so let's do a little bit longer span. Oh, okay. Now you can probably see it. Let me show you. So this is a this is a 50 hertz wave, square wave, and over 1 second. So let's increase this to 500, so 10 times more, and let's try to capture this over a 1 second as well. So okay, so that's gonna be obviously much. I'm gonna need to increase the resolution. Okay, but it's square wave, it's showing correctly. We can lower this to 1 volt maybe. No, 5 volts is gonna be better. So it's kind of missing the resolution. Oh no, I can do this, guys. I can just drag and drop it. So I can just use the drag gestures to increase the size of it, which is nice. So let's do time window 1 millisecond, because that's gonna be the smallest one, and we're gonna see just a couple of them according to mine. Now let's do maybe 10 milliseconds of measuring. It's not showing anything over. I'll probably, because I'm holding it in the hands and I'm not making a greatest job, so I'm not doing this a service. And can I go to 5 volts please? And let's go maybe 75 milliseconds. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I'm able to capture this as well, 500. So it's like this. I know it's the same square wave, but it's at 500 hertz. And let's crank it up to 1000 and see if I still can capture. And obviously the window's gonna be. Let's see. Yeah, definitely, no problems there. Okay, alright, the basic functions are working just fine. There's a data logger to become logging, there's a history access, there's, yeah, I'm happy with this. Like having a basic device that can check the edge, especially when you troubleshoot ESPs and you want to see if there is a debounce or something like that. That's what I'm gonna be checking. I'm gonna be checking debounce with the push button. Should I do the debounce on the push button, guys? Because that would be. I have a. Because I have a breadboard, so that's gonna be last test I'm going to do, guys. I'm gonna take my power supply. Where's my power supply? Power supply, come here. Yep. Here you go, power supply. We're gonna need a button. There's the buttons, probe, cables. Why I cannot find the button? Okay. We're gonna need a button. Okay, we have ourselves a button. Oh, brilliant. I never remember which way they're gonna go. Let me quickly check. Oh no, I gotta use Pokit to check it. Hold on. So Pokit, there was a. Go back. I've closed it. Where's this Pokit? Pokit meter. Okay. Okay, so continuity, please. Continuity. Okay, cancel. Continuity. Yeah, continuity. So I can check which direction the button goes, because I never remember. So it's this one, it's like this. Okay, cool. So now the button's there. I need 2 cables. mount jumpers. So we're gonna have here plus right here. We're gonna need some load or LED. I have LEDs here. That'll do. Oh, there is a diode mode, so let's use the diode mode. So I would know which diode, which direction we should put the LED, because LED is a diode. And so let's go to diode. Totally guessing this. New. No. Interesting. Okay, never mind. But I'm gonna need to do this. This one like that. We need a resistor. Otherwise, it's gonna be burned to crisp. And why is the resistor always at the bottom? So complicated. I'm trying to access my resistors, and they are at the very bottom of the pile. And knowing myself, I'm gonna end up with stuff dropping behind the shelf. Or maybe not. Okay. So I have no space whatsoever right now on this. So let's take 220 ohm resistor. Slap it here. That'll do. Now let's take another cable, and we're gonna connect this to ground. So that's the ground, and that's gonna be that. I hope the LEDs are all correct way around. And now I need to connect this to a source of power, which I had my. Where's my power? Where's my? I could swear I had a cable in here that I could use to power it up, but now I don't. Oh, there is a cable. So I have a cable to power it up. I might need to move this to a side because this is a short cable. I should have made this one a longer cable. Switch it to 3 volts. Power it on. Okay. Can you see this? Almost. You can see this almost. So. I don't think that LED is working. It's connected, resistor. LED 3.3 volts. Okay, let's check another LED because this one might not be working. This one should work. Okay. Oh, I'm silly. I need a cable between here. That's why it didn't work. Because this button doesn't reach all the way. So I need one more hookup thing. No, maybe it should reach. Cool. Okay, the LED is working. So now just to hook up the button. Properly. Can I do it on this side? Okay. Alright, it took me longer than expected, but I can measure it now. So let's give it a go. So let's go to oscilloscope and let's try to get a rising trigger. Let's change the voltage to 5. Okay, I think and it's 100 seconds. Okay, let's give it a go. See what happens. No, not the trigger. No. Why not? Maybe window was too. Let's try it again. Okay, we're just gonna do it directly on the bottom. See if that helps. No. Why it's 30 volts? Come on, what happened? Let's go 500 milliseconds. Okay, I'm gonna figure this out at some point. I'm very bad at oscilloscopy thingies, so don't hold me to it. But we definitely had some probing done, and I'll read some more. There's a manual instructions, and I'll do it properly when I have the time, and when I'm not entering stream, reviewing stream at 2 points. Twice the speed. I can't talk, I'm tired. So I probably sound like a chipmunk. So let's get that baby. Is there a button? No, I think it's just. Oh, there's a button. Oh! I got scared, guys. I got scared, and how I got scared because there's a button that's basically does this, and it's quite rapid. But yeah, it's a fun little toy, and I'm definitely gonna play with this because I like the idea, and I don't have a scope of any count, so I'm gonna start learning with something like this, which I know I'm not going to destroy a toy for like 500 pounds or something, because then I would be really upset. So those are all the toys I had for today, and I'm gonna be going in a moment, unless you've got any questions and follow-ups you want to. So today we were playing with a couple of Shelly devices. So we had a Shelly 1PM, Shelly 2.5, which also have a power meter, and this basically does twice as much as this one. We could compare it with original Shelly and the Sonoff, and I'll be comparing them individually soon. We also got another Raspberry Pi, so I could start with a combi. So there's a combi Albi combi 2-stick, and we'll be comparing this between this and the CC 2531, which is this one. And we were playing with a camera from Shelly as well, Shelly Eye, which is kind of neat, and it has a battery inside. And lastly, we cracked this open, Pokit meter, and we got that basic place, and see how it goes and see how it is. Fun, and I'm looking forward to play with new toys. In the meantime, I'm playing with a lot of, let me just put this one back and kind of organize myself, because if I'm gonna pull something, it's gonna be really not nice. Can you see me? Let's change the camera to this one. Hello! So it's nice to see you guys. It's been a while since I've had a live stream, so sorry for being rusty and a bit tired. But yeah, I'm playing right now, if you go to my Instagram, I'll show you in Instagram. Hold on a second. Instagram. Where is my Instagram? Instagram. Ooh. So if you go to my Instagram, you'll find this video here. And if you find this video here, then you'll know what I'm up to. Not sent? Why not sent? Basically, I'm playing with these, and those are different smart options for your sockets, wall sockets, and some of them require neutral wire, some doesn't require neutral wire. And I did a thing when I actually started to control some random stuff with it. So there's going to be an article about sockets in general, and when you should use the sockets, when you should go for bulbs, or when you should use devices like some of like this behind your fitting. So there's going to be an article covering this. Then it's going to be a setup I've got on the Instagram where you can control more than one thing, and it's absolutely cool. I'm actually thinking about adding a third gang to the same socket, even though I only have one light in the ceiling, because I'm going to control the main light, I'm going to control a bedside lamp, and I will control curtains. That's the name for it, curtains. So, and then you don't have to look for the remote because you always know it's on the wall, and it will work with everything else. So it's going to work with Nodle, it's going to work with your home automation speakers, and yeah. So it's been a nice hour. Sorry for being rushed and kind of like all over the place, because I never rehearsed this. It's just me opening the boxes and being overly excited and trying to poke things and see if they work. So that's pretty much everything. So if you have any questions, it's a good time to ask them. Otherwise, I'll clean up this mess, because obviously I've cleaned up the desk before, and this is what happened just during the live stream, guys. This is me trying to do stuff. It's instantly becomes a big pile of whatever, and yeah. So expect a detailed review of everything that you see in there. Expect a Sono versus Shelly Point 2.5. Expect Sono POW versus Shelly 1 PM. That's definitely. And expect a review of this little toy, which is cool. And what else? And Pokit. And oh, there's a couple of things I can actually share with you guys. So this is cool. This is a charger, but why this is a me charger? Why this is cool? For a couple of reasons. First of all, yeah, you can get any cable in it. Thank you. Second of all, it's USB Type-C, quick charge 3.0, and then 2.4 rest of it. And look at the size of it. And I'll tell you why I like this. Because all the chargers that I usually take with me, they're absolutely massive. I mean, like, look at this. Look at the size of this. This is a charger, and this is a charger. This has one. And so I take this one everywhere with me, and I'll give you a link in a second, maybe. Let me just find the link for you. It's about $30 or something. I'm just looking for the... See if I have a charger here. So it's this is me devices. So show me devices. Okay, this is the link, and okay, so this is the link for this charger, guys. And yeah, like the size of it, it's great. It's the size of a wallet, really. And the only thing is missing, if they added wireless charging on top, it would be mint. But other than that, I'm happy because I can charge every single device I've got plus a couple of batteries at the same time, and that goes with a really small packet. The second thing I'm playing with is actually got it's another charger from another power bank from Xiaomi, and I'm actually liking this despite not having USB Type-C, because it has quick charge 3.0, which is compatible with my soldering iron, which means I can just use that for soldering. And this is the item. Let me just find you for you. This is this one. No, this is this one. So this is the second battery. I've been playing it, and to give you kind of a scope, where's my black battery? Will I be able to find this? It's probably in my bag, maybe. Forgive me. It's not in my bag, so it should be here. Ah, there it is. So there is a reason why I like it, and so this is 20,000 milliamps, and this is 20,000 milliamps, and you can tell the difference. That's why I like it. So yeah, and that doesn't have this. It has a PD USB Type C, which is nice, but the other ports are just normal ports, and this one has quick charge ports. So those things I'm playing with. Is there anything else? Yeah, that's one of the things I can actually. So this is a Yeelight. I'm gonna have more Yeelight stuff. This is a Yeelight dimmer with a button. It's meant to go next to your switch or wherever, so you don't have to replace the switch. But I'm trying to actually link it with Zigbee because this is a Zigbee device. But I have a problem. It doesn't really recognize it, so I'm gonna try it with a Conbi, and I'm gonna try it with a CC and try to write a library for this. So that's gonna be probably waiting for a bit. Anything else do I have? I've been playing with. I probably do. I just can't think about anything else really right now. Nothing immediate. But there's a couple of things coming in a post as well, so I'll be playing with those soon. Maybe I'll do another those crazy unboxing when I don't know what I'm doing, like now. Alright, so I think you know it all right now, guys, and thanks so much for joining. And it's nice to see you, and nice to spend some time. I should do a little bit more live streaming, especially when I work on something, so you could pop in and check on the progress on the project. I don't know if you would be interested, but I don't mind doing it, especially if I do something. Would you be interested in me doing some Node-RED? Like, just to see workflow, how to work with Node-RED. I don't mind having a proper project and try having a crack at it, so you could see how I work on it. Obviously, it's not the only way to work on a Node-RED project, or the only correct way. It's whatever works for you. It's best. But I found that watching someone doing stuff or programming and seeing kind of how they resolve the problems helps. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna go finish my tea, and later on I'm gonna sit down and do some writing for my two tutorials that I have, and tomorrow is gonna be a nice video about what's it called? What are they called? Wall switches. Wall switches. They call it wall switches. So tomorrow is gonna be a video about wall switches, and day after it's gonna be wall switches in action. That's the plan. All right. Take care, guys. I'll finish my tea, maybe watch an episode of Buffy, and then come back and start writing. See you later. Bye.